Hey everybody, welcome back to I2I, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
Tonight's Disney Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is
Jungle Cruise.
I got all choked up about it too. Just a little bit of Jungle Cruise. It's been so long. We've been waiting for Jungle Cruise. Are you excited?
That's fair. How long have we been waiting?
I think they announced this thing. Well, I can't tell you when they announced this thing actually, because it could be part of trivia. But they announced it a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and it's finally here. But at long last, we finally get to wait it and check it out because it's going to be really cool.
I'm actually excited about this movie because obviously, love Emily Blunt. We've talked about this.
She's awesome.
She is awesome.
Can I just admit?
And I love The Rock.
Can I admit something?
What's that?
She is my celebrity crush.
Oh, for sure. I'd be okay if you married her.
I'm just going to go ahead and admit it right here live on camera. Like, she's my celebrity crush.
To be fair, though, if you dated her, would that mean I have to date John Krasinski?
What's wrong with John Krasinski?
I mean, he's fine. He's just not my celebrity crush.
I mean, don't you want Jim from The Office and he can make
Actually,
looks at the camera?
Jim. Jim's fine.
Jim, I know.
No, I don't mean attractive. I just mean I'd much rather be married to you.
Oh, wow. Okay, what does she want? Anyway, welcome everybody. We appreciate you being here, whether you're watching live or in the replay. If you can do us a favor, if you can make sure you smash that like button, it does help the stream out, and say hello to some of your familiar faces. If you are a regular here, if you're a first time here, welcome. Introduce yourself, hang out with us for a little bit, stay a while, have some fun with us and play some Disney trivia because we love doing that. Got a lot of familiar faces here. We got JM, Pamela, Thomas, Captain Akron, Avery,
Matthew,
Daniel, Matthew, all the normal crew is assembling, and lurkers, as Jessica calls them.
I love the lurkers. Y'all are my favorite people.
The people that are always here. They just...
Well, you stress me out when I have to write your names very quickly.
Just give us like a check-in. Check, I'm here.
Right.
Mic check.
But then you'd no longer be a lurker if you check in now.
I feel like lurker's such a aggressive way to characterize them.
It's not, no.
I feel like it is.
On the internet, it's a normal thing.
Is it? That's a troll, isn't it, though?
No, a troll is somebody who says mean things. A lurker is just somebody who doesn't like or comment or post. They just look.
See, and this is why I'm not hip and I'm not with it and I'm not...
Okay, but to be fair, lurker is probably like a super old term and the young kids have a new term. It's like, what's that new term? Cheugy?
What?
I don't know.
What did you just say?
Cheugy. Your young cousin tried to explain it to me. It's like...
Never heard it.
The new term for being cool, I think. I don't know. I mean, you have good vibes. Listen, I don't know. I can't stay up with the new lingo.
Since the theme is Jungle Cruise, does this mean we get to fill in the chat with dad jokes?
Of course.
I guess so.
Absolutely, 100%.
Daniel's got that covered. Okay, now I'm curious. He wants to know who's your celebrity crush. Matthew McConaughey.
No, honestly, nobody.
It used to be.
That's 10 years ago. But I don't think I've got anybody now.
Really? Nobody?
For a while, I really liked Ben Affleck, but then, bless his heart, that whole alcoholism thing and then the divorce from Jennifer Garner. Because I think what I really liked about Ben Affleck was that he seemed like a good dad to his kids with Jennifer Garner, but honestly, nobody right now.
It just got real heavy in here. She brought the realness in here with that. Thank you for that.
I'll keep thinking.
Bringing it down a little bit. All right, a lot of people already doing it. Let's guess how many Jessica's going to get right tonight.
What do you think? You made the questions.
I'm going to go with 4 tonight because I just feel extra confident in you. Probably going to be proven wrong.
So, did you ask these questions to your coworkers today?
Yes.
How'd they do?
Some of them did pretty well.
How'd Monica do?
I can't remember actually.
I always base my answer on her.
But last week I even made a question for her specifically, and she got it wrong. She didn't even answer it. She was ignored. I was like, this was meant for you. And you ignored it.
Hey, Daniel's celebrity crush is the same as your brother's. Emma Watson.
I've never gotten that. There's a lot of guys out there that really love Emma Watson. There's nothing wrong with her.
Your brother is obsessed.
Not here. Not here. Let's see. Did you see Chris is back in Rock and Roller Coaster? Chris, is that one of the characters in the pre-show thing? I can't remember that.
I can't remember.
I think it's the guy when you're watching Aerosmith and he says, "Hey Chris, will you grab my black Les Paul?" Okay. And it's usually a cast member in the back that says, "Sure, I'll grab that." Or how about some backstage tickets? It's the guy.
True.
I think that's who Chris is supposed to be. But anyway, all right, let's get started
Okay.
with some trivia, and we will get you started with the rules and how it works. First off, 20 individual questions. First 10 are the pre-announced theme. The second 10 questions are going to be the random Disney trivia. There is a timer. We said 35 seconds. Jessica made an executive decision last week, and we're going to go with 40 seconds this go round. So we're going to do that. You get one attempt at the question. So if you give multiple answers, we'll only count your first. If it becomes a problem, we won't count any of them. Just we haven't had a problem with that, but just as a reminder, answer responsibly, because it's one question, one answer. That's all you get in that time limit. If you get the answer in that time limit, you get the point. So be strategic of when and how you answer it, so you don't give it away to others as well. A couple other things to keep in mind throughout the game tonight, things that might help with what's going on throughout the stream if you feel like you're behind and all that good stuff there. Just things to keep in mind throughout the stream tonight. Now let's talk about the top 10. Last week's winner of the final game point was WDW Fanatic, bringing him into a 3-way tie with Pamela and Captain Akron. Obviously, everybody else keeps moving up the board right behind them, so you're not really losing a lot of ground, but those three have solidified themselves as the top 3 thus far. Keep track. Look at WDW Fanatic, so excited. It's like, what? Random draw, that's all it is. You get so many names in the hat. In fact, here, I'll bring this up. Let's do the top 20 first so you can see everybody else who's been playing and where they fall into all of this. If you want to be on the leaderboard, here's how you do it. 3 possible points each game, 1 for participating, 1 for getting the correct answer, and that game winner point, which we just talked about that WD Fanatic got, you can win that by getting as many possible questions right tonight. However many you get right, your name will get tossed into a virtual hat that many times, and we'll do random draw. So if you answer 20 questions, you get 20 times your name thrown in there and higher chance of your name getting drawn. Doesn't always work out that way, but that's the whole thing of the random draw. A little bit of competitiveness. Thank you, honey. With a little bit of luck typing in with all that stuff.
We finish each other's sandwiches.
Yeah. What was he saying about Chris up here? Let's see.
Chris is the one who gives the guitar.
The last time a cast member playing Chris appeared in the role was 2004. Now, see, that's like that's exactly the thing that they just need to start doing again to welcome people back into the parks. And I know we've been welcoming back for a while, but special things like that, I think, is what makes it all the difference. All right, I think we are ready to get started. So we will start with question number 1. Timer will start as soon as Jessica finishes reading. Here we go.
On what river will the characters be traveling in Jungle Cruise?
Timer has started. Jessica's thinking real hard.
On what river will the characters be traveling in Jungle Cruise?
This was not supposed to be a hard one for you, and you got it wrong.
Oh.
But at least you gave a somewhat relevant one. Not really.
I gave a thoughtful answer.
Yes.
I did think about it.
I will give you that.
I didn't say the Mississippi River.
Well, I mean, that probably would have been a better answer.
No, it wouldn't have. Kyle, that's the stupidest answer. Why would I pick it?
All right, 2 and time. All right, did anybody get it? We got Avery was the last one to get it on time. Amazon. So we got Avery, Thomas, Daniel, Captain Akron, and Pamela all got it in first. I imagine a boatload of great questions. Deduct a point from him.
Nope.
I'm kidding.
He also said cruise on into the questions.
I ignored that first one. I was like, that's a no. That's a no right there.
Well.
All right, you got to do better than that with the dad jokes if you want to earn bonus points from me tonight. All right, question 2.
What film series inspired the ride which inspired the film Jungle Cruise? Oh, jeez.
Timer has started. Why are elevator jokes so classic and good? They work on many levels. That's Avery for you. Wah, wah.
What film series inspired the ride which inspired the film Jungle Cruise? This is quite
It's kind of like, the ride Pirates of the Caribbean influenced the movie, then they turned around and influenced the ride back. Kind of like the same thing going on there.
That's something.
That's something. You got 7 seconds left, so keep trying. Always remember there is a little bit of a delay, too. And 2, 1, time is up. Last one to get it was Daniel, True Life Adventures. So we got Daniel, WDW Fanatic, Avery, JM, and those were the only ones to get it in the time frame. So if you remember, True Life Adventures was like the precursor to Disney Nature. In fact, we did a Disney Nature theme a long time ago, like probably one of our first ones, and that was one of the questions. And we even did a True Life Adventures theme as well. I remember
we did do that.
Really obscure stuff there. I think some of those are my favorites because everybody has a fair chance at it because it's not like
nobody knows the answer.
It's not a common knowledge type of thing.
Question 3. Which 2 famous Disney actors were once attached to an early version of Jungle Cruise? Which 2 famous Disney actors were once attached to an early version of Jungle Cruise?
Forgot to start the timer a little bit late, so you've got a little extra time. This is actually one of my favorite questions of this set right here. Learned that from Behind the Traction. I haven't watched that yet. Is that good, JM? Do you really like that one? I think it's really cool. Like the idea of that series. All right, you got like 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Tim Allen and Tom Hanks. Last one to get it in on time was Pamela. So we got Pamela, Daniel, Captain Akron, and that is the last one to get it there. There you go. Pamela, I saw that your note about the last question. Remember, your screen's a lot different from ours. We have to go off our master screen. So, unfortunately, you didn't get that last one in enough time. It'll always appear like it's different on yours, but this is the one we go off of. Question 4. Oop, I pushed it and it didn't work.
How many film roles has The Rock had for Disney, counting Jungle Cruise? How many film roles has The Rock had for Disney, counting Jungle Cruise?
Jessica is very close, guys.
I don't like close.
Very close. Back to that previous question. How awesome would a Jungle Cruise movie have been with Tim Allen and Tom Hanks? I think it'd been really good.
You know what it reminded me of?
Woody and Buzz.
Huh?
Woody and Buzz.
No, I was thinking that stupid movie Jungle to Jungle with Tim Allen.
I could see that, yeah.
That's, no.
I could see that. Got like 5 more seconds, roughly. And time. Last one to get in time was JM with 4. Or not 4. 4. There you go. Do the correct number of fingers there, Kyle. So JM, Avery, Thomas, and that is it. Who got it on that one? 4 total movies. He did the Game Plan. Return to Witch Mountain, I think is what it was called, or Escape to Witch Mountain, one of the 2. He redid Moana, and now this one. So you would think The Rock.
You know what movie I thought he was in?
What's that?
I mixed up him and Vin Diesel because I was thinking The Pacifier, not The Game
Bald,
Plan.
Big guy, action hero.
Yeah, and to be fair, the little like screen capture on the streaming app looks very similar for Game Plan and The Pacifier.
It is.
Neither of which movie I've seen. So.
They're both. Pacifier's a lot better.
Okay.
Game Plan's fine.
Okay.
I've seen a lot better with The Rock in it, in even non-Disney ones. What are you?
Question 5.
You laughing at me for?
What are the characters searching for in Jungle Cruise?
Timer started. Actually on time that time.
What are the characters searching for in Jungle Cruise?
Jessica's technically right, but there's a name for it.
Well, I don't know that name, but I'm gonna go with Jessica gets a point.
Everything Disney Family. Have we seen you guys before? Welcome. I don't know that I remember you guys, but welcome back.
Was he in You Again?
You again?
That's that one with that I was telling you about. I started watching the other night with.
Might have been, but I didn't see it
the
listed
same
in his
lady
credentials.
that's in. Oh my gosh, Freaky Friday. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Time. Tree of Life is the correct answer. We got Pamela's the last one to get it in on time. Pamela and Avery were the only ones. Now, I know that they're apparently looking for a flower on it, but when you read the synopsis for this film, Tree of Life is what it's listed as.
But would flower of life also be correct?
I'm going off of what the synopsis was.
And flower, because if it is a flower and it's from the tree of life, I'm going to supersede you and give those people that put flower or flower of life a point as well.
Okay, well, Jessica has superseded me. That's her one time she can do it. Okay. So we'll count JM came about the same time. Okay. So JM, Thomas, and Captain Akron get that one. So you can all thank Jessica for that. Giving away bonus points left and right.
I just feel like if technically it's a flower from the tree of life, flower would be a right answer, or flower of life.
Daniel said maybe this movie could have starred Brendan Fraser and called it George of the Jungle Cruise.
No. Kyle still has not seen George of the Jungle, and it still breaks my heart.
I have. I started watching it with you that night that you wanted.
Yeah, but you never finished it.
Because it wasn't that good.
It is good.
Remember, they can hear that when you bang the thing.
Well, then they should know how mad I am that you don't think that's a good movie.
All right. Question 6. Is that what we're on?
Yes. What Saving Mr. Banks actor/actress has a role in Jungle Cruise?
Everybody's loving that you superseded me there.
Yeah. I know I'm right. What Saving Mr. Banks actor or actress has a role in Jungle Cruise? I try to go with the flow and let you be chaotic and do your mess up stuff. When I feel that it's right,
when I feel that it's right. It's fun. I feel like that's like a nice way of saying like it's alright.
What is it that they say? Rich man fall and poop. Now is the time we throw our heads back and laugh.
A couple more seconds and time. The correct answer is Paul Giamatti. Nobody got it. So you all are thinking about Emily Blunt because of Mary Poppins, but she wasn't in Saving Mr. Banks.
To be fair, I don't know that anybody could have spelled Giamatti.
But you just said Paul. There you go. A lot of people got it just after the fact, though. But yes, Paul Giamatti is in it. He's the driver, but he's also in this movie as well.
Okay. Good job to stump us.
See, when I made that question, I was like, everyone's going to answer Emily Blunt, and that's what they did in my test group today, too. I was like, aha, gotcha. And they're like, you love doing that. I was like, yes, I do.
Yes, Kyle takes a lot of joy.
Listen, I do. I put this together every week. I got to find joy in something.
I would hope you find joy in just being with us.
I do.
Because if you don't, why are we here?
I don't get to play like you guys. So my playing,
that's our choice.
My playing is getting to stump you guys and mess with you.
Question 7, you little turd.
I'm devious.
What type of boat do the characters use in Jungle Cruise? Be specific.
Timer has started. This is going to be a little bit tougher one. But you could find the answer, actually, by riding the attraction.
What type of boat do the characters use in Jungle Cruise? Be specific. Matthew did not like the Jungle Cruise.
Matthew said he did not like it. I think, Matthew, it's an acquired taste.
Yes.
And I think you have to have a unique sense of humor. Like me, I used to hate it growing up, but now I love it because it's just, Daniel and I would probably like get a kick out of it together because it's just dad jokes
stupid.
The entire time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. And time, did anybody get it? No, nobody got it. So it is specifically called a tramp steamer. Not a steamboat, not a cruise, steam cruiser or anything like that, a riverboat, nothing like that. A tramp steamer. And I remember there's like a section, I think, in like the audio in line for the Jungle Cruise where you can ride on our tramp steamers across the Amazon. You know. So it's called a tramp steamer.
It's a terrible name.
A little bit of trivia for you tonight.
Question 8.
Are we on? That was 8, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
It probably was 8. Let's go with 9.
In which 2 U.S. states was Jungle Cruise filmed?
This one shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, well, I only read it one time. In which 2 U.S. states was Jungle Cruise filmed?
Took it off there a little quick for her. Close, so close. Jessica, so close. So close. Did you give yourself a point for that one a second ago?
Yes, I did. You said I could.
I lied.
You are full of crap.
You were so close with that one.
At least I got one of the answers right.
I know. I was hoping everybody should get one of these answers right because it's like, I can't say.
Okay.
And time. Hawaii and Georgia. Last one to get it on time was Daniel. We got Daniel, Pamela, JM, Thomas, Allie.
Whoa.
Where do you need me to stop?
Okay, now what's after Allie?
You got Thomas and Allie, WDW Fanatic, Avery, and Captain Akron coming in there right off the top very quickly with that. All right, your final theme question tonight for Jungle Cruise before we get into the random stuff. Here we go.
In what year was the current version of Jungle Cruise confirmed to be in production? In what year was the current version of Jungle Cruise confirmed to be in production? It's funny seeing how like everything Disney family put ha and ga.
Yes.
Hawaii,
Haga.
Georgia.
Haga.
Ha and ga.
Hey, by the way, everything Disney family. Well, that's not theirs. That's almost identical. It threw me off there for a second. You guys are coming. Your answers are coming in real late. Refresh your stream. I think you're a little bit behind, and that's why your answers are coming in so late. And time. 2015 is the correct answer. The last one to get it on time was Matthew. We got Matthew, everything Disney family, Daniel Woodley specific, 2015. JM, Captain Akron, and I think that is it, 2015. So, I know there might be a little discrepancy in this. Let me explain. This was officially announced that it was being worked on in 2015 when it was announced that like it's happening, like there's a logo and stuff. I think it was like 2018 and things like that. But 2015 is when someone confirmed through Disney that they were working on production. So that's what I was looking for. All right, take a breather for just a second here. We're going to move into the random Disney trivia stuff. If you haven't, please do smash that like button on the stream. It does help the stream out, helps us out. There are a couple of different ways that you can help us in these trivia nights, but also the other content that we do. Take a look at the screen right now. You can see some of those things. Obviously, we want to bring attention to the Power Line, which is our channel membership program where you can hang out with us, do some other little exclusive things, and find out things early. Thank you to Pamela and Daniel, who are our channel members at the Power Line. We appreciate you guys and being willing to support what we do. There's also some other stuff available in the links if you want to check that stuff out. Also, check out the Facebook group if you haven't. Hang out with us over there and do some Disney just sharing on that stream. All right, break time over with. You ready?
Ready. Why are you laughing?
You're just like, ready, go.
This might mean I can get a point. Maybe.
Yeah, because you haven't gotten one yet.
I have.
That's a fake one. Question 11.
What are Walt Disney's parents' name?
First names only is all you need. Obviously, if their last name's Disney. Well, I guess technically, I mean, like, it could have been adopted, but they're not. God, so close.
What are Walt Disney's parents' names?
I am impressed with Jessica because she got the dad right, which shows me that you have learned something, and that makes me so proud. Give yourself half a point. Give yourself half a point.
I'm not giving myself pity points. You're pitiful.
Like 10 more seconds here. On our end, obviously, there's a delay. Mom and Dad, Daniel.
Mom and Dad.
Daniel gets my bonus point. That's fine. He got me. All right. And I missed the stopping the thing right there. Elias and Flora. The last one to get it was Allie Rose. So we got Allie Rose, Thomas, Matthew, Captain Akron, Daniel. Technically, that's his second answer. Should I give it to him?
Where's that second answer?
Because he said Mom and Dad.
That was clearly a joke.
I know. Pamela and Avery.
You're being so rude tonight.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to play by the rules.
The made-up rules that don't exist.
They don't exist, and points don't matter.
Question 12.
They actually do matter.
At which Disney World resort could you find a banana chocolate creme brulee?
Jessica's not crying. Her eyes water a ton, especially with allergies.
And because Kyle has the fan on, like, full blast.
Yeah.
Here. At which Disney World resort could you find a banana chocolate creme brulee?
Like, she will just all of a sudden start eye-watering, like, anytime.
Eye-watering?
There's, I mean, and not even sad movies. Like, she doesn't cry for sad movies, but, like,
because there's no such thing as a sad movie. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, I dropped my pen.
She's going to start crying because you dropped that.
I have no idea.
They're like, 5 seconds on this one.
Look at what Dana wrote.
And time. The Polynesian is the correct answer. Allie Rose is the last one to get it in. We got the Allie Rose, Pamela, WDW Fanatic, Daniel, and Avery. Captain Akron so close with the Caribbean beach. Beach Club would have been a relevant answer too, but like not the right one. Polynesian is where you could have gotten that at one point. Not a fan of creme brulee. Quick poll of the room. Are you a fan of creme brulee?
Creme what?
Creme brulee.
Brûlée.
Brulee. Leonard, what's going on? We have something cool that we're going to be announcing that Leonard had a hand in pretty soon here. But just want to give Leonard a little bit of a shout out. We haven't announced the formula yet, but
Daniel, I tried to go get the cats when Kyle was doing his like little spiel in the middle, and they have both like disappeared completely. They must be downstairs hiding.
What is it? I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes. Turns out it was the refrigerator all along. I don't get it.
He eats too much.
We're over here.
Have you been watching Monsters at Work?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I'm sorry. I
haven't watched it either. There's so many things to watch right now, and I'm just watching the Olympics, so that's literally all I've been watching.
There's too many things. Not enough time in the day.
No.
All right. Let's see. Question what are we on?
13, I believe.
13? Wow. We got to get moving here.
Jennifer Walters is the cousin of which Marvel character? Jennifer Walters is the cousin of which Marvel character? Avery, that joke is just hits me right in the annoying feels.
They're really like going at this point for who can annoy them the most with the dad joke. Not annoy us in a good way, obviously.
I feel like creme brulee is kind of like flan.
Yeah.
Like if you like that flavor profile, you'll like one. Now it's very different textures, obviously, but my mom likes both of them. I like neither of them.
And time, last one to get it in. I will accept either Bruce Banner or Hulk. Matthew, who else got it here? JM and Avery. She is She-Hulk. The answer we were looking for was Hulk or Bruce Banner. She will be in an upcoming series very soon. She-Hulk. I'm excited for it. New superhero.
Doesn't sound like something I'll be watching.
Probably not, knowing you. Question 14.
Which land of Disneyland opened in 1966?
See, Pamela, I don't really like tiramisu either, though. I don't like exotic desserts.
I don't feel like that's exotic, but I don't like tiramisu either. And I love coffee. I love chocolate. I love ladyfingers. I love all the things, but I just don't like it. Which land of Disneyland opened in 1966? I think it's the texture thing for me.
It's the texture thing for me too.
Tiramisu is too like...
Brittle? Is it like...
No, it's too
I'm thinking
like...
of creme brulee.
Spongy. It's like it's... I don't know.
5 more seconds. Well, a couple more seconds than that, but yeah. 3, 2, 1. New Orleans Square. Last one to get it on time was WDW Fanatic. Matthew, Daniel, Captain Akron, Avery. There you go. New Orleans Square. It's a cool little unique thing to go see at Disneyland. I don't remember it very much, but I know that's where their Pirates is, and that's where Princess and the Frog will be because of Splash Mountain. They're extending Splash Mountain to be part of that now.
How old were you when you went to Disneyland?
I had to have been like 12.
Okay. Well, that makes sense why you wouldn't remember it exactly.
I know. So I remember how small it felt.
Yeah.
I remember falling asleep in the stroller with my brothers.
Hold on.
Main Street, USA.
Why were you in a stroller and you were 12 years old?
They were in the stroller. I was tired at the end of the day. I like snuggled up next to them because I was like so tired. I was 12 years old.
Right, you're in middle school.
I probably wasn't 12. There's a picture of us, and I was tiny, so maybe I was like 9. I don't know. But anyway.
How old was Carson? Was he a baby?
He was old enough to walk and understand us.
So then you would be 10.
So I was probably 10. But anyway, regardless of how old Kyle was and how inappropriate it was, I remember that, and I remember... I vaguely remember like some of the rides and stuff like that. but there's a lot of like overlap with Magic Kingdom, so it's hard to kind of pinpoint all those things. I remember walking into the main entrance and because it was a giant parking lot as opposed to the cool way you get to Magic Kingdom, where it's kind of like it makes it all feel very magical.
Question 15.
Jessica's obviously not with me on that one. Question 15.
I've never been, so I don't know. Which Star Wars film does Woody Harrelson appear in?
Harrelson, not Harrelson.
That's a weird thing to be picky about. Which Star Wars film does Woody Harrelson appear in?
Disneyland is not turning 55. They are turning because they opened in 55. So they would be 61? 61? Is that right? No. 71? I can't remember. I can't do math off the top of my head. And time. Solo is the correct answer. Last one to get it on time was Avery. We got Avery, Everything Disney Family, Pamela, Matthew, Leonard, Daniel, Captain Akron, JM, and there you go. Solo, for me, is the most underrated Disney movie or Star Wars movie.
I don't know what I was reading on social media today. Oh, it was on Reddit.
Yes.
And somebody commented that they watched Solo for the first time. They were like, I know most people hate this movie, but I loved it. And I was like,
Solo,
thank you.
Solo suffered because of the backlash of The Last Jedi, which is the worst of all the new ones. And I say worst, it's not that I hated it, but it's the worst out of all of them. I would watch any of the other ones before I watched Last Jedi.
That's fair. Matthew said he loved Solo, too.
Solo is...
I don't know why people give it so much hate.
Clutch. All right, what are we on? Question 16.
Which Disney character has its name on the Magic Kingdom carousel? Which Disney character has its name on the Magic Kingdom carousel?
$65th. Thank you. That's what it was.
Well, that was last year.
But yeah, but I was trying to figure out 66 then. Is that what it would be? Who's got their name on the carousel? Oh, baby.
Listen, I have no idea. I've never ridden the carousel.
I counted on you to get 4.
Baby, I've never ridden the carousel.
But you've been around it.
No, I haven't! We never go that way!
And time. Prince Charming, the only one to get it, I think, was Avery.
I was so close.
You were very close. Prince Charming, a lot of you said King Arthur, but that would be Disneyland, not Disney World. Now, let me make sure.
And isn't King Arthur's name on the...
Well, yeah, the Sword and the Stone.
Yeah.
The Sword and the Stone.
The what? The
Sword and the Stone. All right, question 17.
What is the name of a Disney series based on a vigilante cowboy? What is the name of a Disney series based on a vigilante cowboy? I have no idea.
No guesses whatsoever?
I literally have no idea. And I don't know, when you say Disney series, are you talking like Disney Plus series?
Can't tell you. It's a
Disney
series.
movie series?
Everybody answered Toy Story at work today. He's not vigilante, though. Vigilante means he's an outlaw.
But he is an outlaw because he and Buzz are like...
No, that's not how that works. That was a good guess, though. And time, the Lone Ranger is the correct answer. Did anybody get it?
No.
Nobody got it. The Lone Ranger.
Question.
Back in the old, it was an old series, and obviously they made a movie about it too, but the Lone Ranger was the correct answer. All right, are we on 18? Or was that 18? Jessica can't remember.
What Disney animated feature film was released in 1951? What Disney animated feature film was released in 1951? Yeah, everybody's questioning you on the Lone Ranger being Disney.
It was done by Buena Vista Pictures, I think. I'll go back and check, but if not, we get some wrong every once in a while.
We? Nuh-uh! Do not group me in this we. I have nothing to do except read the questions.
And time. Alice in Wonderland is the correct answer.
Oh, Avery.
Avery. And did anybody else get it? Apparently not. Alice in Wonderland is the correct answer. All right, two more questions. I can't believe
that movie's that old.
It is a very old movie.
I love that movie.
Very old movie. All right, question 19. Here we go.
Which Disney film has this quote? When a woman says later, she really means not ever. Do you agree with that statement?
Yes, I do.
Which Disney film has this quote? When a woman says later, she really means not ever.
My test group, they really like these type of questions, like Disney quotes, Disney lyrics, all that kind of stuff.
We all do. We've all told you that, but you
there's
refuse
more
to
coming.
give.
There's more coming. Everybody just, relax. There's going to be open dates where there's nothing really big to do or anything like that. And time. The Princess and the Frog is the correct answer. The only one that got it in time, Avery and Pamela. People guessed the correct character, but the question was about the movie. Always pay attention to the words. Princess and the Frog.
I guess cheaper by the dozen.
At least it's a Disney movie. But animated.
Did it say animated?
It did. Words matter in the questions.
I was
All
wrong
right.
either way.
Your final question tonight. Here we go.
What is the relation of Owen and
Beru.
Lars to Anakin Skywalker?
Be careful. What's the relation of Owen and Beru Lars to Anakin Skywalker? Be careful on this one.
Did I get that right?
No, terrible. I forgot to start the timer. You got like 15 more seconds, roughly. Anakin Skywalker. And time. All right. So if you gave me some version of stepbrother, or nobody gave me like what Beru would be. Beru married him, so it would be married in stepsister. I don't know what that title is, but stepbrothers, I'll accept that. We got Avery, Leonard, and that's it. Stepbrothers. All right, Jessica is tallying up all the points, and we will do the winner announcement in just a second. Again, check out some of the links in the description, guys, if you can do that for us. Help us out, and also smash that like button on the way out of here tonight. All right, so this is how many points you scored tonight. This is how many points for you will go into a hat, and we will see who gets the game winner point next week. We'll announce it next week. Pamela, 8 points. JM, 7. Thomas Dinsmore, 7. Daniel, 10. Avery, 14. Captain Akron, 8. Matthew, 5. WW Fanatic, 4. Allie Rose, 4. Everything Disney Family, 2. And Leonard, 2 as well. Great game, everybody. Now remember, by the way, welcome to Everything Disney Family. We are happy to see you guys. Hopefully we'll see you back here on the channel a little more often. And it's good to see Leonard again. So Leonard, we'll be talking with you more pretty soon about that thing we need to talk about. But thank you guys for being here so much. We really appreciate you hanging out with us and just doing Disney stuff with us. We're going to be reviewing Jungle Cruise this week, or weekend, I guess. So stay tuned for that. Till we assemble again.
May the Force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye, guys.